It's time for basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. It couldn't be broadcast to you without these important sponsors. Be sure and patronize them. John Petty & Sons Construction, Great Rivers Bank, Lanham Chiropractic, Logan Ag, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Illini Community Hospital, Trash Queen, and PCRE Incorporated in Auction Service. Geared Up, Damon Plumbing, State Farm Insurance, Rod Prentice. Also Cascom, the City of Pittsfield, Carnes Communication, Press Yours on You in Camp Point, Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones representative, Nucci's, and the Brewed Coffee House, FBFM, Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Real Knit and Twine, Bowler's Universe, the Pike County Express, the Ty Rylander Run, Pike County Concrete, and LSSD Trucking, the Moose Lodge 420, also Pike County Lumber Company, Abney Home Improvement, Pike Feeds. Also sponsors are Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market. Along with them, we have Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Hamilton Funeral Home, Helena Ag, Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Williams Auto Sales, the Rustic Market and Kelly Crop, Griffin Signs in Time, TJ's Trucking Service. Those are our sponsors for tonight's game. Now let's go courtside to the guys and the broadcast.
Well, good evening to you once again. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live again from the 75th Annual Macomb Western Boys Basketball Tournament here after the Christmas holiday. And tonight's matchup featuring the 6-3 Pittsfield Sockies taking on the host team, the 9-3 Macomb High Bombers. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. John is alongside as well. Tim manning the Central Illinois Sports camera for us tonight, and it's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, and we're certainly glad you've chosen to spend some of your December 28th Eve with us here tonight. An exciting matchup always when Pittsfield and Macomb get together. There's been some battles between these two programs over the years. Both well coached, both execute what they do well, and we think we're in for a thriller here tonight. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show following this timeout.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
At Western Illinois University, limits are meant to be pushed. Because the best change happens when people think in new and unexpected ways. At WIU, you'll experience a world where your presence matters, where your ideas take flight, and your determination opens the door to possibility. At WIU, we create a world that's brand new.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Berry, Liberty, and Pittsfield. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Learn more about their services by visiting greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC. and equal housing lender. The Sockies and the Macomb Bombers this evening in this championship bracket quarterfinal. The winner will play in the semifinal contest tomorrow at 2:30 in the afternoon against the winner of Eureka and Lewistown. The loser will play at 10:30 in the morning against the team that falls in that contest slated after this one. It's a little bit behind in tournament action here, as we've had some games that have gone to overtime, 2 on the day. And the last game didn't go to overtime, but it did take an eternity to finish up as Farmington dispatched Rockridge. And for some unknown reason, they both kept fouling one another down the stretch in the game that really didn't end up being that close. So Farmington will play Liberty tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in a game that we'll bring to you here on Central Illinois Sports. The Sockies, well, they fell behind to Monmouth Roseville in their opener yesterday, 8-0, and then went on a 28-4 run en route to a 44-30 victory to move to 6-3 on the season. Macomb quickly took care of Wethersfield 56-23 to reach this contest against Pittsfield here tonight. Of course, Jeremy Anderson, the coach for the Macomb Bombers, one of the best in the business. This squad, they started out hot out of the gate, 6 in a row. Wins over West Hancock, Illini Bluffs, West Prairie, Illini West, Bushnell Prairie City, and Geneseo, before falling to Farmington 44-41 and Kewanee 52-40. Won back-to-back games at Mercer County and against Abington Avon handily, and then were defeated by Fulton, and they entered the tournament with a record of 8-3, finished yesterday 9-3 with the win over Wethersfield. The Sockies, of course, had that long break before their game yesterday. Came out and looked like they hadn't played in a while, but got things together, and the defense, hey, we play defense, it doesn't go cold, folks, and that's what the Sockies kind of hang their hats on and have for some time with this program under Coach Brad Tomhave and a few other people possibly before who might have had some success as well. They'll need to play well here tonight. This Macomb team, very talented. They were one of the best teams in the area in the shortened season back in the late winter earlier this year, and they're looking forward to having a chance to play some postseason action. And Coach Jeremy Anderson, as we told you, he's really, really good at what he does. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on the other side of this timeout.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, about 6 minutes away from the starting lineups and the play-by-play of this contest between the Sockies and the Macomb Bombers. The Bombers, the 2 seed in this tournament. They only seed the top 4, and they were the 2 seed. So Pittsfield, the underdog in this contest. And, they're really the last time I remember the Sockies playing Macomb. It would have been 2 years ago. Macomb dispatched them in the 5th and 6th place bracket. Prior to that, it had been a while since they played one another. And in fact, I'm not so sure it wasn't all the way back in the 2010 tournament where they met in the semifinals. And maybe a mystery call on Brett Hamilton on a steal might have helped change the outcome of that contest. It's always tough to beat Macomb at these digs. They play very well here and get some advantages for being the home team, as you should. And this is a well-disciplined team. And, you know, for this Macomb High squad, it starts with their junior guard and Connor Watson. He's a good player, kind of the straw that stirs the drink for this Macomb team. And the Sockies will have to play well against him here tonight. As Brad Tomei talked about at the postgame show yesterday, it took a while to get going in that contest because they weren't making shots, and that didn't allow Pittsfield to switch it up defensively like they like to do and try to keep the other team off balance. It's kind of hard to do that when you're always back and trying to just stop transition, John.
Yeah, then you have to sit in your base defense, and harder to mix things up, try to confuse the other team and make them try to figure things out. But they started hitting some shots, and hopefully they can find some shots to hit tonight.
This Macomb team on their bench especially has some pretty good size. In the starting lineup, Hayden Case is the big man. He's a 6'4" senior. But on the bench, they have a couple of sophomores, Deion Doyle and Ian Case, who are 6'6". And I don't care who you are, that's pretty good size to have to try to go against. Sockies, now they're kind of used to being undersized, but they will start Bobby Stout in the lineup tonight to help try to counter some of that height for this Bomber team. We'll pause here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Applying for a loan, it's never been easier than it is right now with our friends at Great Rivers Bank. Learn more about their online loan application at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
The Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We know we'll have contests for you tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning. Camp Point Central will take on Rock Ridge in the 5th and 6th place bracket. And we'll see how the Sockies do to know when they'll play. If they would lose this, they'd play at 10:30. If they win, they play at 2:30. Liberty, we know, plays at 1 o'clock. And then we'll have to see what happens later on in the day in that, as well as we see how the teams shake out in the brackets. We know with Liberty playing in a semifinal game for sure, we'll have a game either 8 or 9:30 tomorrow night. So you'll be able to stay up late with us tomorrow on Central Illinois Sports as well. We believe we'll have the national anthem here. We'll pause for a break. We'll have the starting lineups of the play-by-play Sockies Bombers next on Central Illinois Sports.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi in County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say, Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
For all those hard-working diesel engines and combines, tractors, and trucks, Logan Ag recommends PowerMax Premium Diesel Fuel. Logan Ag PowerMax Diesel is packed with multifunctional additives which help clean the fuel system, extend filter life, add lubricity, and restore horsepower. You might even notice reduced fuel consumption. You get it all in Logan PowerMax Premium Diesel. Logan Ag, serving agriculture since 1962.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Well, nice job of the national anthem here courtside, and it's time to meet the starting lineups, brought to you in part by our scoreboard sponsor, Trash Queen, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties with the residential and commercial trash pickup. Along with roll-off dumpster services, they offer 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. It's Trash Queen, 217-320-4320. Macomb's the visiting team on the scoreboard in this contest. They're 9-3. They'll start at a guard, a 5'11 junior, Connor Watson. At a second guard, the 5'9 senior, Connor Ham. And at the third guard spot, he's the 6' junior, Nolan Kerr. At a forward, a 6'2 senior, Caden Mainland. And at the other forward, the 6'4 senior, Hayden Case. Case, Mainland, Kerr, Ham, and Watson for the Macomb High Bombers. For the Pittsfield Sockies, they're 6-3 under head coach Brad Tomei. They'll start at a guard, a 6'2 senior, Keller Personette. At a second guard, the 6' senior, TJ Reel. And at the third guard, he's a 5'9 senior, Nate Scranton. At a forward, the 6'2 senior, Bobby Stout. And at the other forward, the 6'3 senior, Carter Klatt. Klatt, Stout, Scranton, Reel, and Personette for the 6-3 Sockies.
Charlie, odd as Macomb used to always be the home team, but tonight they're the visitors.
Yep, they're on the bottom of the bracket, so they're the visitors. They're in the black unis with the orange numbers and white trim. The Sockies are the home whites with the red numbers and black trim here this evening. Illini Express is here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. Glad you're with us from Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University in Macomb. It's the tip-off of this championship bracket quarterfinal between the Sockies and the Macomb Bombers. Klatt jumps for Pittsfield, Mainland for the Bombers, and the tip is up and controlled by Macomb. Watson will bring it into the front court for Jeremy Anderson's team. They'll try to work it down. Low ball knocked away, stolen away. Turnover the first of the contest by the Bombers. Good post defense by Carter Klatt. Stout has it on the wing left side, out between the circles to Scranton. Both teams start at a man-to-man. Right side, TJ Reel. Top of the key to Scranton. Reel, right side, three, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Mainland for Macomb. Gets it to Watson, who's on the dribble into the front court. Left wing, 7:27 to play in the first. He's isolated against Scranton there. They'll work it around the perimeter to Ham. Top of the key, Watson. He thought about the deep three, now puts it on the deck. Dishes off the left side to Kerr. Around the horn they go. They find Ham on the right side again. He'll fire a deep three, no good. And the rebound to Personette for the Sockies. So both teams missing their opening three-point shot. And with 7 minutes to play in the first, we're still scoreless. Personette with it out front. He'll get it to Klatt. Over it comes to Scranton. Personette. Sockies trying to get in some motion on the offense. Personette now in a peck of trouble. Gets it in the corner to Stout. There's just not a lot of movement right now, is there? They'll lob it over the top to Scranton. He's guarded hard there by Ham. Both these teams and programs are built on the defensive side. Top of the key personnel. You won't see this game be in the 60s, I wouldn't think. If it is, Macomb's going to be winning by a lot. Here's a pass now. Carter Klatt tried to find Personette. The ball was tipped off of him out of bounds, and a turnover on the Sakis. 6:24 to play in the first. Ball out of bounds to the Bombers. Both teams still trying to feel each other out here in the early going.
First turnover on Pittsfield.
Watson looks to the bench, to Jeremy Anderson, sitting there with his feet up, maybe having a cup of coffee after a little Domino's pizza in the hospitality room tonight. Nothing quite like Gianni's, but it was, it was good.
Edible.
Here's Watson. He's left open. Now the Sakis recover. They're in a 1-3-1 right now. Ball comes free throw line to Ham. Backdoor pass down low. Shot up is good by Mainland, and the Bombers with an early 2-0 advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 5:50 to play in the first. Stout with the ball into the front court right side. Looks free throw line to Personette. Out top it goes to Scranton. He'll pass it off to Personette on the right wing. Bounce pass is going to be tipped, stolen away. Turnover number 2 by the Sakis. On the run into the front court, Kerr. Layup up is no good. And Scranton grabs the board for Pittsfield. Sakis dodge a bullet there. They've got to value the basketball more. 5:25 to play in the first, already with 3 turnovers. Right side Personette. John says 2. It seems like more. Stout around the horn to Reel. Lob pass down low. Klatt right where they want to get it to him, and his shot rolls through and ties the game at 2 points apiece. Into the front court comes Watson with the basketball. He'll work at top of the key to Case. Now to Kerr. Baseline it goes to Ham. He's shut down there by the defensive Reel. Back out front it comes to Watson. Macomb not afraid to be patient on the offensive end. Again, the Sakis are very similar as far as their style of play goes. Here's Ham to Watson left side. Has Stout on him, going to drive by, gets to the rim. Shot put up is no good, as it just wouldn't fall. And the rebound down to the Sakis. Chance to take their first lead of this affair. Right wing with it, Keller Personette for Pittsfield. They found Klatt the last time with no defensive help on the backside. That's how he was able to get open. Bobby Stout has missed Carter Klatt open twice. Now, he's got to really be willing to make that entry pass. Here's a backdoor cut by Reel. Inside, runner won't go. Rebound down to Mainland. 2-2 here, 4:10 to play in the first. Watson into the front court. Deep 3 wing, good. Watson from downtown gives the Bombers a 3-point lead, 5-2. As he's not afraid to shoot it. Pittsfield will bring Hayden and Musgrave in on the next dead ball. The next dead ball will also be the media timeout. Stout out top to Klatt. Right wing Reel. He holds it on the wing, looking for Stout to come through. Needs a dribble now and clears it out instead to Scranton. Left wing Klatt. Oh, the look back door wasn't open. Back to Scranton, top of the key. To Reel. 3:30 to play in the first. Bombers a 3-point lead. Pittsfield the basketball looking for a shot here. Now Bobby Stout drives the lane. Good defense by Macomb on the help side, man-to-man. Left side Scranton with it. He'll put it on the deck. Try the drive there. Kicks it right side to Reel. Looks in the post to Klatt. Klatt going to go to work. Fakes. Now is trying to kick it back out. Does so to Scranton. Lost it on the way in. Shot blocked. Rebound though to Personette. Down low. Gets it to Klatt. Klatt gathers. Kicks it out top. Scranton. NBA range 3 is short. Rebound comes down to the Macomb Bombers and Kerr. Kerr wants to push into the front court. 2:55 to play in the first. A 3-point lead in the basketball for Macomb. Watson with a way out front against Scranton. He'll work the pass right side to Kerr. I don't know if he's related to Steve or not. Left side to Ham or to John or anybody else, huh? Right side Watson looking for the man to open up off the screens down low. Now pushes it out top to Mainland. Swings it off on the left side. Kerr drives right by his man, gets to the rim and scores. It's a 7-2 Bomber lead, and Brad Tomei wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. 2:30 to play in the first. 7-2 the advantage for Macomb on top of the Sakis, and Brad Tomei says it's going to be a mask break or a 30-second break. I think it's a 30 back after this.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen and bathroom a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see every angle and every custom detail. Traditional style or the newest trends. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle. Your custom kitchen and bathroom will have the features that you need. A large versatile island for work or entertaining. Quartz countertops. Quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
2:30 to play in the first period. It's a 7-2 Macomb Bomber lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. As Brad Tomley took the timeout, they also doubled up and used it for the media break as well. And the Sockies will have the ball linked to the court to go. Jess Hayden and Adam Musgrave checked in for Pittsfield during the dead ball. Sitting down Stout and Klatt. Macomb has brought into the game for the first time Jack Duncan, a 6'1 junior. They really like this junior class. Scranton with it toward the right wing, goes out top to Personette, who was an active participant for the Sockies yesterday. He'll try the dribble drive in, little floater up in the lane, no good. Rebound tipped around and comes down to Ham for the Bombers. Looking to expand on this 7-2 advantage. Watson, dribble drive in, reverse layup, no good. Rebound put back by Duncan, won't fall. Sockies have it in the hands of Scranton. He's got a man behind him and knows it. Scranton kind of has ESP, doesn't he? Left side, it goes to Musgrave. Out to Scranton around the horn. All the way on the right side, TJ Reel. 1:50 to play for the first. Sockies have only scored 2 points. Scranton with it out front. Man up in his grill is Ham. Puts it on the deck one time. Lost his balance for a moment. Clears some space, finds Reel. Had to run it down. Bombers playing hard on the defensive side, up in the Sockies grill defensively. TJ Reel now as the man took a flop. Ball knocked out of bounds. And they'll say it was touched last by Personette. That'll be a Socky turnover. Their third. Here comes Marco Ballinger into the game. He'll replace Keller Personette. Things not going the way of the Sockies right now. 1:31 to play in the first, down 5. Watson with the ball. He'll walk it across the half-court line. On the wing, it goes to Duncan. Bounce pass down, though. They'll work a little in-out game. Deep three. Ham. It's no good. Hayden had the rebound. Then he was knocked from his feet nearly, but it comes free to Ballinger. He'll work it into the front court. Off it goes to Scranton. 1:09 to play in the quarter. Scranton left side to Musgrave. Top of the key, Ballinger. Hayden at the free throw line. Off to Musgrave. He'll try the drive in. Ball knocked away. Gets it back. Man, it's all over him, and my goodness, they'll call a foul. Ham.
That'll be Ham's first and the team first against Macomb. It'll be a ball out of bounds on the far sideline.
54.8 seconds to play in the first.
Got a sub coming in.
Not before they inbound this ball, they won't. Musgrave looking, close to 5. He gets it into Scranton. He's in a little bit of a tough spot. Works it out to Hayden. Right side Reel with under 50 seconds to play in this first period. 7-2 Bombers. Ballinger down low to Scranton. Fakes, trying to get free. Out to Ballinger now. He's patient with the ball. To Reel. Reverses it left side to Musgrave. See if he can take him off the dribble. Nope, denied there. Musgrave now to Scranton. Just a tough defense here for Macomb, not allowing Pittsfield anything easy. 25 seconds to play in the first. Ballinger, right side Reel for a 3. It's no good. And it's kind of out of nowhere. Reel shot that one up. Not the shot the Sockies were looking for. Bombers will have the ball up 7-2 with 13 seconds to play in the first quarter. Right side with it is Ham with 8. Top of the key goes to Mainland. They'll work it out top to Watson. Top of the key 3, no good. Rebound loose underneath, out of bounds as the buzzer sounds. And after a quarter, it's Macomb 7, Pittsfield 2. As you watch high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
TJ's Truck Service is proud to serve the area with a complete truck hauling service. They offer grain, rock, fertilizer, seed, and liquid fertilizer hauling for you. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated would like to wish the Panthers a safe and successful season and recognize the senior boys and coaching staff for their leadership and hard work. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated for the long haul and the short one too, 217-617-6667. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
At the end of a quarter, it's a 7-2 advantage for Macomb over Pittsfield. The Sockies will have the basketball to start the second quarter of play. And John, to say it's been tough to come by shot-wise for the Sockies is well, maybe an understatement.
Sockies are 1 of 7 from the floor for 14%, 0 of 3 from 3. They've yet to shoot a free throw. Macomb, 3 of 10, 30%, 1 of 4 from 3.
Bombers just a little tougher right now than the Sockies have been. Pittsfield has Personette, Reel, Scranton, Klatt, and Stout. That's the way they started the contest here tonight. Personette with it on the right wing. There's a pass that's tipped and out of bounds, and they'll say that it was not tipped. And it'll be a turnover on the Sockies here on another bad pass. 4th turnover by Pittsfield. 7:50 to play in the half. Watson out there along with Ham. Also we see Langdon Allen, a 6'2 junior. JT Jeter is in there. He's just a sophomore. The 5th man's Duncan. Macomb likes to go into their bench. Except for the 2 6'6 kids for some reason, huh? Right side Jeter with it. He'll work it out between the circles to Allen. Left side, Ham. He's not afraid to shoot it. He'll let it fly, won't go. And the rebound is Stout. Gets it to Scranton. Brings it across for the Sockies on the pass to Reel. Over to Personette. Back between the circles, Scranton. To Stout way out front. 7:15 to play for the half. Reel, lob pass down low. Klatt up in 2. Rinse and repeat on that one, fellas. 7-4.
It's open until they change up the defense.
Well, yeah, if they're going to front Klatt, the Sockies are going to look to rotate the ball and try to get the defense without a help side defender. Ham on the dribble out front. Into a double team. He works out of it. Dribble drive here by Duncan. Tough turnaround shot. Won't go. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Reel, I believe. And it'll stay with Macomb.
Man underneath was unsure.
He flipped the coin. It was tails. Tails favored Macomb this time. 6:45 to play in the half. Back in for Macomb is Caden Mainland. Here comes Watson off of the ball screen. He'll try the drive in. Lost it off of his own foot. Collects it, though. Shot up no good. And the man out front calls a foul. The man 5 feet from it didn't. But, hey, he had a better angle. Foul on Stout and 2 shots coming up for Watson.
Stout's first team first. Watson to the free throw line shooting a couple. He doesn't need help. He's good enough as it is. 7-4 the score, 6:38 to go in the first half of play. Macomb High with the lead. First one up by Watson is going to give him 4.
Moose Lodge 420. Check them out for their Friday meals. New specials each week. The food's hot. The drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield.
That makes it 8-4. He'll bounce around, miss the second. Rebound comes down to Klatt.
8-4 Bombers on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 6:30 to play in the half. Stout with it, looks on the back cut. He throws it into the bleachers and a turnover on the Sockies, their 5th.
A good pass would have had Nate Scranton headed to the basket. That was not a good pass.
Just way too high. Got a little excited, did Stout. Into the front court, Watson works it to Mainland. On the left side, Jeter.
Think he's related to Derek?
I don't know. There's a lot of names here that are famous last names. Jeter, right side, Watson. Remember Watson from Sherlock Holmes. On the right side, Ham, John Ham, St. Louis native. He's got it on the dribble out front to Jeter. Of course, Derek down low to Mainland, and it's up and good. I don't know any Mainlands, but this one's a pretty good player, I think. It makes it 10-4 Bombers, their largest lead of the contest, this 6-point lead with 5:47 to play in the half. Stout has it on the wing left side. Works it out front to Personette. Scranton gets it on the wing. Toward the top of the key he goes. Ham pokes it away from behind. And it'll stay with the Sockies on the sideline. Jess Hayden will check in. Bobby Stout sits down for the Sockies. Sockies, of course, without Nolan Daniel, who has that hand injury, and Brennan Tomei, who's been out since the first week of the season. We see Duncan go to the bench for Macomb, as back into the contest is the speedy Nolan Kerr. Inbounds pass to the backcourt to Scranton for Pittsfield. 5:30 to play in the half. 10-4 Macomb. Reel with it on the wing right side. Dribble drive, kicks to Hayden in the corner to Scranton. Scranton Out top the Personette, right side Klatt. To Rio, looking for him on the pick and roll, wasn't open, instead Scranton. Hayden shuffles it to Personette. Back out top, Rio to Klatt. Saki's passing around the perimeter, trying to find somebody on a back cut. Hayden now cuts toward the basket. Dishes out to Scranton for a three, and it's good. Nate Scranton from downtown, and a big shot there for the Sakis. His first three of the contest, and makes it 10-7. Under 5 to play in the half. Low scoring game. Pittsfield doesn't mind that, neither does Macomb. Shot clock people will hate it. Here's Watson with it.
It's not like anybody's held the ball forever.
Oh, no, they hold it forever, John. Now, here's an offensive foul going to be called on Ham. I didn't see that one, John.
It's going to be Ham's second, team second, also second turnover against Macomb. I have no idea what he did.
I didn't ever really see him extend an arm, but he gets a call. That's a big foul. Here comes Langdon Allen back in. And 4:43 to play in the half. Macomb up 10-7. Ham to the bench. Maybe for the rest of the half. A lot of coaches don't want you to pick up that third foul in the first half. Rio with it on the right side. He'll dribble toward the top of the key, get it to Klatt. Mainland way out guarding him. On the left wing. Ooh, that was an illegal screen.
Yes, it was.
Hayden now puts it on the deck. I mean, Macomb, when you're going to have the ball out front, they're going to guard you. Klatt now gets to the rim and scores. And an and one opportunity here for Carter Klatt. He just says, get out of my way. I'm going to take this one to the hoop for two.
It's going to go against Langdon Allen. That's his first, team third, and Klatt to the free throw line shooting 1. He's got 6 on the day. First free throw of the evening, and if he could make this, we'd be tied at 10, and he does, and we are.
10-10 the score as the Sakis on a little 6-0 run of their own. Personette sits down, Musgrave back in. And with 4:17 to play in the half, this game is, well, just like it was at the beginning, tied. Jeter
ending in
with
zeros.
Jeter to Watson. Kerr. Now it comes out to Watson. Back to Kerr on the right side. We'll get it to, that was Allen, excuse me. Here's a ball kicked out of bounds by T.J. Reel. He's been practicing those, honing those soccer skills out at the soccer field in between disc golf rounds, I understand. And we get the under 4 timeout, 3:58 to play in the half, 10-10, Pittsfield and Macomb. Knotted up here on Central Illinois Sports.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
3 minutes, 58 seconds to play in the half. Pittsfield and Macomb are tied at 10 points apiece. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Bowlers Universe. Hey, if you haven't been there lately, then you haven't been to Bowlers Universe. The Stenback family doing a great job, making it always an entertaining evening. Whether you choose to be on the bowling side or the bar side of things, or play the video gaming, whatever it may be, at Bowlers Universe. And, hey, check them out for their food as well. John and I have, and that's why after the first of the year, we'll probably continue to eat there as well. It's Bowlers Universe on the west edge of Pittsfield.
Makes it sound like you think that the Stenbacks are funny or something.
Why's that?
You said it was a very entertaining place.
They are
with the Stenbacks.
Hey, I don't know if you've ever been around John and Jennifer. I feel like they're entertaining people myself. Watson has it on the right wing for the Bombers as we're back to live action. 3:50 to play in the half. Watson left alone, deep three. He buries it again. I guess if you leave him alone, he's probably going to make it, you think?
Yep. He's got 7.
And 7 of their 13, including 2 threes. 13-10 Bombers with 3:33 to play in the half. Hayden out front. Ooh, a pass gets to Musgrave. He throws a pass out of bounds. Just inexplicably, the Sakis can't win for losing, can they?
Sixth turnover.
What's that saying?
Win for losing. And, yeah, it's 6th turnover, and Adam Musgrave looked at the ball after his hands afterwards like, what did I just do?
What did you do, hand?
Yeah.
Out top with the basketball for the Bombers is Hayden Case. He's back in the game. Right side to Watson. said, oh yeah, that's the guy that shoots it well. Let's guard him. Between the circles to Allen. Left side it goes to Case. Mainland, now Watson. Looks to the bench, and Jeremy Anderson says Jersey. This is the play they're going to run right here. Top of the key, Case. Looks left side, Watson. Makes the three. Good recovery defensively by Reel to shut off the drive. Around it goes to Case, now Watson. Now he says Corduroy. 2:40 to play in the half. Right side, the ball comes to Watson. Over to Jeter. Jeter left side, Watson left alone for a three. No good. Rebound down to Scranton for the Sockies.
His third.
He'll work it into the front court. Pittsfield down 3, 2:20 to play in the half. Rio with it out top. There's a pass over to Musgrave. On the wing to Scranton. He'll throw it out top, Rio. Everything being pushed way out though. Scranton, left side, three for the tie. Won't go. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Carter Klatt, the official tells us. And they're going to maybe get together and say if this ball was tipped, possibly.
I don't know. We're chatting about something.
I think that's what they were talking about. Radame thought that was their ball, I think. 2:08 to play in the half. 13-10 advantage for Macomb. Don't worry, that referee will rotate around to the side, and I bet you'll get asked about it. Watson brings it across for the Bombers. Low-scoring game here as we thought it might be. Duncan, and now a...
Wow, that was a quick technical, and that is awful. Terrible.
A technical foul on Brad Tomhave.
It's terrible.
I guess you're not allowed to ask a question. If you're that sensitive, maybe take off the stripes because you just showed your rear end. 1:56 to play in the half. That'll send Watson to the free throw line. And I'd like to say this is a surprise when you play at this tournament, but it's not. That scraping sounds the bottom of the barrel.
Watson makes the first, makes it 14-10. And he'll make them both. He's got 9. Makes it 15-10.
Let's be real honest for a second. Do you think he's going to say something in a three-point game with his team right in the thick of it that's going to get him a technical on purpose? It's not like he was real fired up yelling at the man. He literally said something, and hell, he had a mask on. How do you even know what he said? 1:49 to play in the half. What a joke. Langdon Allen with the ball. TJ Rio will go for the steal. Ball knocked into the backcourt. He'll run it down and give it back to the official. Bomber ball out of bounds.
That was the man that sure looked like the man from that video the other day. Charlie could have been.
Hey, you got feelings. Maybe don't be an official. 1:35 to play in the half. Out front with it is Kerr. God, don't work a Rockridge game. Those guys will eat you for lunch. Here's a ball. Gets free to Watson. He'll try the dribble drive in. Gets caught in the lane. Finds Duncan. Nice find. Duncan puts it up and in for 2. And the Bomber lead out to 7 now following the technical free throws and that possession. A little 4-0 run on that end of the court. 1:15 to play in the half. Rio with it left side for the Sockies. Toward the top of the key he goes. Over to Personette. Back to Hayden, still on the left side. Gets the screen from Klatt. Hayden kicks it right side, Rio. He'll work off of the screen to Klatt. Under a minute to play in the half. 17-10 the advantage for Macomb. Personette now loses the ball. Another Socky turnover. Mainland into the front court. Hayden trying to chase him down. The Sockies do recover it, and a turnover on Macomb is just their third. Pittsfield with a chance to try to get some points here in the last 40 seconds of the half. Hayden works on the dribble. Right side to Personette. Deep in the corner it goes to Reel. Looks for an opening. Now finds a lane. Leaves it back behind to Personette for a 15-footer. It's short. Gets his own rebound, though. Puts it back up. Missed it, as it just wouldn't fall through. And the rebound down to Macomb's Mainland. Sockies just can't buy one right now. 18 seconds to play in the half. 17-10 advantage for Macomb. Into the front court, Watson. He'll have a chance to try to extend. And now a holding call on Jess Hayden as he was trying to tie up Duncan.
His first, team third. It'll be a ball out of bounds in front of the bench on the far side.
6.3 seconds to play in the half. Langdon Allen to inbound it for the Bombers. Pass will come into Watson out near the half-court line against Scranton with 4. 3. Little step back shot, free throw line, no good. Rebound loose as the buzzer sounds, and we head to halftime. It's a 17-10 advantage for the Macomb Bombers on top of the Pittsfield Sockies. We take you to the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show, halftime stats and analysis your way after this.
Cellular. We believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Cards Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Hard work, dedication, integrity. The same way a great athlete demands these things for themselves, so is the Little Jess team for over 50 years. We strive daily to meet our community's automotive needs, whether it's buying a new or pre-owned purchase, finding the right part to get the job done, or getting you back on the road when something goes wrong. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Welcome back on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. A 17-10 advantage for Macomb on top of the Pittsfield Sockies here at the halftime break. And John's got to look at some of your halftime stats.
Sockies had 7 turnovers in the first half to go to 3 for Macomb. Not really a lot of fouling issues, as only 2 personal fouls called on players in the first half. Hayden with 1 and also Stout with 1 in the first half for the Sockies. 2 fouls for Connor Ham and then a single foul on Langdon Allen in the first half. Macomb has led by as many as 7. The Sockies have not led. We have been tied at 2 and 10.
It is an advantage of 17-10 for Macomb on top of the Pittsfield Sockies as we pause for a break on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show, 17-10 Macomb, the advantage of the halftime break. Jonathan, look at the rest of your halftime stats.
First for the Pittsfield Sockies, finished the first half shooting 4 of 13 from the floor, 31%, 1 of 5 from 3, 20%, 1 of 1 from the free throw line for 100%, led in scoring by 7 from Carter Klatt, 3 from Nate Scranton on the only made three-pointer of the evening for the Sockies, and that's how you get to their 10. Macomb shooting 6 of 17 from the floor, 35%, 2 of 7 from 3, 28.5%, 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 75%. 9 points for Connor Watson leads the game, 4 for Caden Mainland, and then 2 apiece for Nolan Kerr and Jack Duncan. That's how we get to the 17-10 score here at half.
17-10, the Bombers with the lead. Sockies will need to play tougher in the second half. Macomb out-toughed them down the stretch, and hey, you're not going to get any breaks in this thing. We told you coming into it. You play Macomb with this tournament, you're playing 8 guys at a time usually, and you got to grit through it or get your butt handed to you. And right now the Sockies are doing the latter, so they gotta be tougher in the second half, and you know they will. They're going to make adjustments. They're going to come out, and the second half will be a different story. This game's a long way from over. We'll pause for our final break on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Second half play-by-play. Your way after this.
We build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy. Griffin Signs in Time is a full-service sign company that can complete any project from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the right direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition to potential customers. Put the right sign in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Quincy, call 217-228-7470. Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers! Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Carnes Communications, our halftime sponsor. Your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. For all your U.S. Cellular phone needs, 217-285-5400. Bombers have a 17-10 lead, their largest of the contest to this moment, and they'll get the basketball to start the second half of play. Into the half on a 7-0 run after the game was tied up at 10 points apiece. And they're looking to move on to the semifinal and play the winner of that game between Eureka and Lewiston, who play next. That'll be a late one.
Looking to move on to the semifinal for the first time in quite a while, aren't they?
It's been a while for the Bombers. It has. Been a while for the Sakis as well.
True.
Bomber basketball, Kerr out there along with Watson, Ham, who we didn't see for about 4.5 minutes of that first half, Mainland, and Hayden Case. Macomb gets it out top to Ham, to Watson left side. Looking down low, wasn't open. Watson now wants the man to come out and set a screen for him to try to open him up for something. This is a good player, is Watson. He's only a junior. Not a very big young man, but he can play. Out top, Ham now. He'll reverse it on the right side to Kerr. Kerr looks to Ham. Now left side, Watson with Scranton playing him in the man-to-man. Works off the screen. Has Cladd on him. Now left side, Ham patiently working for a good shot. They get it to Watson, top of the key, three, no good. Rebound, and Nate Scranton is fourth. He'll work it into the front court. Sakis have Scranton, Personette, Reel, Klatt, and Stout, their original starters. Here's Stout on a drive toward the basket. A little reverse layup up and in for two. Bobby Stout with his first two. And makes it 17-12. 7:02 to play in the third. Watson into the front court. Mainland, left side to Kerr. Looks for the back screen, out top Ham. Ham with a good quick first step. Down low to Mainland. Turnaround shot against Klatt, and he muscles through it. Nice job by Mainland.
He's got 6.
He's a strong kid as well. He is Mainland. Neither he or Klatt are what I would say extremely tall. Mainland they listed at 6'2". Klatt's listed at 6'3", but they're pretty even height-wise. Mainland, he's got a tattoo on that left arm. Look at that.
I don't know. Yeah, he does on the inside. That's a big one.
That's $300 worth of ink right there, baby. Down low, Personette will get it. Little unorthodox shot. No good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Foul is going to go against Nolan Kerr, his first, team first of the second half against Macomb High. And Personette to the free throw line, shooting 2. 19-12 the score. Bombers with the lead over the Sakis, 6:25 to go in the third quarter. Play first one up by Personette, no good.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Personette misses them both. The rebound comes down to Case.
Can't have 2 misses at the free throw line when you're trying to come back in the contest, can you?
Doesn't help things.
6:13 to play in the third. Bombers with the ball and a 7-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the contest. They've tied it a couple times. Ham on the drive, little pull-up jump shot. It goes. Ham with a little teardrop right in your eye and makes it 21-12. 9-point lead for Macomb with 5:55 to play in the third. Sakis need a spark. Scranton into the front court. Reel, left side Personette. Lob pass down low to Klatt in the paint. Shot up, no good. No foul. And the rebound down to the Bombers. Into the front court with it is Ham. Trying to make it a double-digit lead is Macomb. Right side, Case. He'll bounce it in the paint. Stolen away by Stout for the Sakis. The man just hadn't gotten his post position established yet.
4th turnover for Macomb.
Stout to Reel. Across the top it goes to Personette. Right side, Scranton with a touch. Looks for an opening. Man out on him. 2 hands on him. Gets it to Stout. Right side to Personette. 5:10 to play in the third. Left side, Reel. They could use him to get hot, couldn't they? Klatt with it at the free throw line. Looks for Personette. He'll knife the lane. Little pull-up shot won't go.
Either of them.
Rebound out to Reel. Right side now, Scranton. He fakes a 3. Sakis will get a second chance opportunity. A little pick and roll action. Scranton had the dribble knocked loose for a moment, so he couldn't find Klatt. Klatt gets it back now. Scranton under 5 to play in the third. 21-12, the advantage for Macomb. Personette right wing. Across the top it goes to Stout. Looked for the back door, wasn't open. Now starts a bounce. Need to get a guard to come out and take that ball. They get it to Klatt now. Sakis need to work toward the basket here. Just a lot of things happening out top and not much coming through. What in the world is going on? Right side, Scranton. Around to Reel. 4:20 to play in the third. Reel from Scranton. Reverses it left side, Personette. Brad Tomley wants a timeout, a full timeout with 4:15 to play in the third. 21-12, the lead for Macomb over Pittsfield. Back with you after this.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman, Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Western Illinois FCA would like to invite you to join us as a partner at the end of this year and contribute to the fellowship and ministry of Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes. We've been working hard this last year. Mission trips, camps. We had Dan Mears from the Kansas City Chiefs, their mascot, at many of the area schools and at a banquet. We've got great banquets planned in the spring. Won't you join us? Go to westernilfca.org to contribute to Western Illinois FCA.
4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third period. It's a 21-12 Macomb advantage. Sockies will have the ball out of the timeout on the sideline. Jess Hayden has checked in for Pittsfield. Personette gets it in the corner, goes right through Hayden's hands, and the Sockies turn it over.
8th turnover.
It's not playing strong enough to win this one, are they? 4:06 to play in the third. Macomb plays a gritty, tough style on the defensive side, and you've got to match that. And Pittsfield has not been able to do it. Left side, Watson. He'll work it down to Mainland. Mainland trying to post up against Clatt. Caught there, back out to Watson. Patient on the wing to Duncan between the circles. 3:45 to play in the third. Top of the key with it is Ham. Ham on a dribble drive in, off the window and in for 2 more. And it's 23-12, an 11-point lead.
Ham with 4.
Trash Queen scoreboard. Tough to be down 11 when you've only scored 12, isn't it? Personette, left side, Scranton. And work it out front to Reel. Back to Scranton on the wing. Couldn't get free for the 3. Back out to Reel. Over to Hayden. Saki is just stagnant offensively. Some of that you credit obviously to Macomb's defense. Personette now at the free throw line. His shot is up, just won't fall. He's had some good looks, just can't get it to go through. In the front court, 3-point shot on the way by Allen, and it's good. And the Bombers now kind of starting to run away with this one, 26-12. 2:55 left in the third. We'll see Connor Allen and Adam Musgrave check in on the next dead ball for the Sockies. Scranton to Hayden. Bounce pass, free throw line, Clatt. And the ball knocked away, but they'll say it's because a foul was committed by Jack Duncan.
It'll be Duncan's first, team's second. It'll be ball out of bounds
after the media timeout. Yep, 2:42 to play in the third. 26-12. Macomb on top. Back with you after this.
At Western Illinois University, limits are meant to be pushed. Because the best change happens when people think in new and unexpected ways. At WIU, you'll experience a world where your presence matters, where your ideas take flight, and your determination opens the door to possibility. At WIU, we create a world that's brand new.
Hard work, dedication, integrity. The same way a great athlete demands these things for themselves, so is the Little Jess team for over 50 years. We strive daily to meet our community's automotive needs, whether it's buying a new or pre-owned purchase, finding the right part to get the job done, or getting you back on the road when something goes wrong. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
2:42 to play in the third, 26-12 advantage for Macomb on the Trash Queen scoreboard. The Bombers have outscored Pittsfield in this quarter 9-2 and have their biggest lead of the contest right now. During the timeout, Allen and Musgrave came in. Personette and Clatt sat down for Pittsfield. And bounce pass comes to Reel. He'll hand it to Musgrave. Toward the top of the key, he goes to the dribble. Hayden gets it at the free throw line. Trying to get the ball to a guard. To Connor Allen, the sophomore. Right side, Scranton. He'll try the dribble drive, gets to the rim, and scores as Scranton just took it right to the hoop.
He's got 5.
And makes it 26-14. Watson will walk it across for Macomb. Dribble drive against Scranton. He's trying to go right to the rim, and it won't fall, but the rebound put back by Mainland. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. Saki's just didn't box out.
Foul going to go against TJ Reel, his first, team first. And Mainland to the free throw line, shooting two. He's got 6 points on the night. 26-14 the score. Macomb with the lead. First on it for Mainland is good.
Ballinger in. Reel will sit down for the Sakis. Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with all of your loan needs. Call Damon Emmerich, Great Rivers Bank, 217-285-4404.
Second one for Mainland falls through as it bounces off the front of the rim. He's got 8.
He'll sit down as Jeter comes back in. 2:09 to play in the third. A 14-point lead for Macomb, 28-14.
Tie is their biggest.
Scranton will look to bring it up against Watson of the Bombers. Scranton across the half-court line. He'll drive the lane, kick it back out, and Connor Allen had already started to cut toward the basket a bit. The ball goes sailing out of bounds on another Pittsfield turnover.
Number 9.
.154 to play in the third period. Watson hands it off to Ham. Top of the key now Duncan. Fakes and drives in against Allen. Pass down low to the Allen for Macomb. That's Langdon Allen. To Watson. He'll be called for a carry.
5th turnover against Macomb.
1:37 left in this third period. Hayden gets it on the inbounds pass, now to Scranton. Watson right on him with a man-to-man. Works across the half-court line, gets it to Allen on the right wing. Allen toward the top of the key. Right side right back to Scranton for the back cut. Now left side Musgrave. They're guarded by Jeter. Caught into a double team, throws it out, ball knocked away, stolen away. Ham on the run out into the front court, puts up a shot, no good. But he's fouled by Ballinger and will shoot two.
Ballinger's first, team second. And Ham to the free throw line shooting two. He's got 4 first free throws of the evening for him. 28-14, the score, 1:10 to go in the third quarter play. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, Ham looking to extend their largest lead. His first is up and good. And they lead by 15.
Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call. Locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville, 285-5548.
Connor Ham's second is up and also good. Give him 6.
We see Hayden Case and Ian Case both in the game now. Hayden Case started the game. Ian is a 6'6" sophomore. 1:07 to play in the third. 30-14 Macomb. Ballinger into the front court for the Sakis. Left side Musgrave. Works it out to Scranton. Allen top of the key, under a minute to play in the quarter now. Ballinger works off of the little pick and roll action with Hayden. Ball knocked away. Run down by Ballinger out there. He'll put it on the deck. Dribbled it off of his leg. Might have double dribbled. Top of the key now Musgrave. Right side Scranton. Scranton will try the drive in the lane. Little floater up. Good by Scranton. And makes it 30-16.
Scranton's got 7.
Sakis need to stop with 35 seconds left. They'll get the ball to start the fourth quarter. But they need a stop right here on this final possession. Down by 14. Watson on the dribble out front. Scranton comes up, puts a little light pressure on him there. Watson is dribbling across, back and forth across the floor here at Western Hall. This guy obviously can't count to 5, so put the guy across the floor do it. 9 seconds left. Here's Watson. He drives right by the man, gets to the rim, and it's no good, but he'll shoot 2 with 5.1 seconds left.
Foul going to go against Connor Allen, his first, team third. And Watson to the free throw line shooting 2. He's 3 of 4 from there. He's got 9. 30-16 the score. Macomb with the lead. 5.1 to go in the third quarter of play. Watson's first is up, and it's good. Give him 10. First man in double figures of the evening for anyone. And he'll get another. His second is up and too short, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Macomb.
It'll be Saki ball length of the court to go with 3 seconds left, down by 15. Inbounds pass comes to Hayden. He'll lose the ball. And it's free as the buzzer sounds. After 3 quarters, it's Macomb in control of this one, 31-16. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play after this.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. It's 31-16. Macomb on top of Pittsfield. Sockies will get the basketball to start the final quarter of play. They've got Musgrave, Ballinger, Reel, Allen, and Stout to start this fourth quarter. Reel with it on the dribble. Kicks left side, Musgrave. He'll give it out front to Ballinger. Pivots. Hands it off to Stout. Allen now right side, Musgrave. Toward the top of the key, has picked up the bounce. Looking for somebody to pop free, close to 5. He gets it off to Allen just in the nick of time. He'll hand it to Ballinger. So no Scranton, Personette, or Klatt right now for the Sockies. Reel with it left wing. Over to Allen. Sockies down by 15, and they're passing it around the top of the perimeter, about 50 feet away from the hoop. Got to work toward the rim here, fellas. Musgrave throws a pass that's going to be stolen away. Turnover on Pittsfield.
They're 12th.
Langdon Allen brings it into the front court for Macomb. On the right side to Hayden Case. Case will back his way in, gets right to the rim, but he traveled, and a turnover on the Bombers.
6th against Macomb.
Macomb will bring Watson, Ham, and Duncan all into the game. They'll sit down Case, Kerr, and Allen. 6:57 to play. Macomb on top by 15. And they're going to call an illegal screen now on Connor Allen.
It'll be the 13th turnover against the Sockies. Allen's second foul, team 4th. Also the 14th turnover. And
6:53 to play.
He
Ball out of
got
bounds
picked.
to, you can't set a pick. It's like football. You can't hit a guy if he's not looking at you and said, okay, I'm ready. Ball knocked out of bounds in the inbounds play. It'll stay with Macomb. Goes to Watson in the backcourt. He'll walk it across against Ballinger. On the right side to Ham. Around the perimeter, they find Watson. Watson a dribble drive in. Shot put up, no good. Contested, might have been fouled, and the rebound down to Stout. He'll get it to Ballinger into the front court for the Sockies. Out top, TJ Rio. Left wing, Musgrave. Dribbles toward the top of the key. Now to Stout. He'll put it on the deck. Works it to Ballinger on the ball handoff. To Allen, 6:19 to play. Allen a single dribble to Stout. They'll get Reel involved now. He'll try the dribble drive, gets to the rim and scores with the left hand.
It's his first 2 points of the night.
Make it 31-18, 6:05 left. Watson into the front court. Works it left side to Cheater. Off of the Mainland screen. They hit Mainland on the pick and roll. Shot put up no good. Gets his own board. Trying to go back up with it, and it goes with the left hand.
He's got 10.
Don't box him out. He's going to keep doing it. 33-18. Ballinger, top of the key to Rio. Left side, Musgrave. Musgrave looks for an opening. Throws it to Watson. In transition, he'll go up 4. The left-handed layup on the steal. And
he's got 12.
35-18. Biggest lead of the contest right now for the Bombers is 17-point bulge.
That one was directly to him.
Ballinger into the front corner. He bounces off of Watson.
It'll be Watson's first, team 3rd.
Sockies will bring 5 new men in. Klatt, Personette, Stout, or Scranton, I should say, and Eli Mendenhall will come in. 35-18 Macomb with 5:19 to play. And bounce pass comes to Scranton out top. Left side with it is Eli Mendenhall, the sophomore. Got through a dangerous bounce pass to Hayden. Hayden dribbles into the lane, gets caught there. Now to Scranton on a bullet pass. Hayden sets the screen. Scranton look for the pull-up. Now Klatt gets it out front. 5 minutes to play. Personette to Scranton. He'll shoot the deep 3. It's good by Scranton. And it makes it 35-21 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Still 4:48 to play.
Scranton with 10.
Watson into the front court for the Bombers. Hands it off to Ham. To Ian Case. Down low, Watson going to try to post up against Mendenhall. Now instead he pulls it back out to Duncan. Duncan, a dribble drive. Shot up no good. Rebound over the back is going to be JT Cheater for Macomb.
That'll be Jeter's first, team 4th. Ball out of bounds on the court to go for the Sockies.
Into the game is Hunter Wilson, a 5'10 junior for Macomb. He replaces Cheater. 4:30 to play, 35-21 Bombers. Pittsfield with the ball. Scranton will look to bring it up here. Gets it across on the pass to Klatt. Klatt, one bounce of it to Personette. He just had trouble with the catch there. Works off the screen, going to get to the rim. Shot up, no good. Foul, then he'll shoot 2 with 4:15 to play.
That foul is going to go against Jack Duncan, his second, team 5th. Personette to the free throw line, where he's 0 for 2, looking for his first points of the evening. 35-21 the score. Macomb with the lead. 4:15 to go in the game over the Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Personette's first is up, and it is no good. He just needs something to go through the net.
Waters Concrete, they can help you with your new builds, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Personette misses them both again, and rebound comes down to Duncan, his second.
4:10 left. Ham to Duncan on the right side. Watson gets a touch. Works off of the screen. Top of the key, Case. Over it goes to the new man. That's Wilson. Here's Duncan. Off to Ham. Deep 3 on the way. No good. Carter Klatt, the rebound for the Sockies. Throws it away, though, as Watson steps in front and steals it away.
Watson with 14.
And another Pittsfield turnover. Just simply not executing, not sharp.
16.
Some would say a little soft tonight. Down low, Personette will get a shot. His shot no good. And on the rebound, a foul will be called on the Sockies with 3:33 to play. That'll take us to the under 4-minute timeout. 37-21, Macomb with the advantage. Back with you after this.
The Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today. The Rustic Market is a small town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
3:33 left, 37-21, Macomb with the advantage. It'll be Pittsfield basketball out of the timeout. The ball is out on the baseline, it appears. Or is it Macomb ball? Macomb ball?
It's Macomb.
Oh, yeah, length
yeah,
of the court
Macomb
to go.
ball, length of the court
Yeah.
to go. They called the foul on
Mendenhall.
Mendenhall after the rebound.
So Bomber basketball, length of the court to go as Steven Stufflebeam has checked into the game for the first time. He'll work it to Duncan. Now left side, Wilson. Top of the key, Jeter. Over it goes to Stufflebeam. Stevens, a 5'10 junior. Passes out top to Wilson. Now to Jeter. In the paint, little pass comes to Duncan. Duncan underneath, right side from the baseline. Shot up by Stufflebeam, no good. Rebound down to Duncan and Scranton. They're tied up. Possession arrow favors Macomb, so it'll stay with the Bombers underneath. Just under 3 minutes to play. 37-21, the Macomb advantage here. Pittsfield will bring Ballinger back in now, replace Scranton. .259 left. Lob pass comes in to Case. Give and go action. Shot put up is blocked. Rebound on the play though to Case. He'll throw it in the lane to Duncan. Duncan, a turnaround shot is up and no good. Rebound down to Jeter. He just out hustled everybody. Top of the key, a 3 on the way is good by Hunter Wilson.
His first 3 of the game.
And makes it 40-21. 2:30 remaining. Here's a drive in by Personette. His shot blocked, but he's fouled and he'll shoot 2.
I believe it'll be Jeter. What do I know? It's going to be Stufflebeam. His first. Team 6th. Personette to the free throw line where he is 0 for 4. His first is up and no good. He does not look very confident shooting from there right now.
Allen in, Klatt sits down. On the other side, we see into the contest Baraka Ferruzzi, the 6'2 junior for Macomb.
And he gets the second one to fall through. He's 1 for 6 from there now. He's got a single point, makes it 40-22.
Musgrave will come in for him. Ferruzzi will inbound it. F-E-R-U-Z-I. Ferruzzi. Baraka Ferruzzi. 2:20 to play. Jeter to Ferruzzi on the left side. Now Wilson. Works it out in front to Stufflebeam. Triple drive in by Jeter. Ball knocked away by Mendenhall and stolen away by the Sakis.
7th turnover against Macomb.
Ballinger will bring it into the front court. On the left side, Jess Hayden. Out top to Allen. Sakis will play at 10:30 tomorrow morning in the 5th and 6th place bracket against the loser of the next game between Eureka and Lewiston. Both those teams good teams too.
Better come ready to play.
Allen to Hayden. Yeah, and Pittsfield's got that stretch of their schedule coming up where they play Pleasant Plains, Quincy Notre Dame.
Or if you don't come ready to play and you come out like you did tonight, it'll be like tonight.
Yeah, they got down 10-4 early, came back tied it at 10. Here's another turnover as they threw it over the top of Hayden out of bounds.
17.
Tied it up at 10, and then the Bombers went on a 7-0 run to end the half, and really it's never been close since. Has it?
Been like this.
Yeah. Turning points in a game. They can turn on a dime, can't they? Dime. Nickel. T. Ferruzzi with it out top. This is the first game that I've ever called that has a Stufflebeam and a Ferruzzi on the floor at the same time. Wilson, he'll drive, kick to the wing. Here's a 3 on the way by Stufflebeam. It's an air ball. And the rebound to Allen. Under a minute to play.
You were wishing they played to start off, weren't you?
Left side with it is Musgrave. Tried to find Mendenhall on a pick and roll and threw it into the pole at the end of the basketball hoop. What do they call that? Support beam?
I don't know.
Stanchion?
Stanchion, how about?
How do you spell that?
With an S.
Oh, okay. Is that a C-H-I-O-N word? The English language is so tough. 30 seconds to play.
Could be T-I-O-N, it could be T-C, who knows?
Could be Stanchion, like with
Yeah.
a C. Out top, May. We will have the Illini Community Hospital post-game show coming up for you in just a few moments. Here's a dribble drive in by Stufflebeam. He gets stuffed by Allen. And then on the dribble into the front court, the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sakis here with 15.3 seconds left. Referee fumbles it around. Too much of that Domino's pizza earlier. That grease will get you, buddy. Not good for the heart. Luckily, I don't have one of those. 13 seconds left. Ballinger. Right side, Musgrave. A single bounce of it. Lost his balance for a moment. Regains it. Trying to find a man free. That's Allen with 3, 2. Hands it to Ballinger, and the Sockies won't shoot this one. They'll lose it 40-22 to Macomb. We take you to the Illini Community Hospital post-game show with final stats and more coming your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now, as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. A final in this contest. The Macomb Bombers, well, they take it to the Sockies tonight. 40-22, the final in this one. Macomb improves to 10-3 on the season. The Sockies drop to 6-4, and John's got a look at final stats.
Sockies finished the game with 19 turnovers to Macomb's 8. They finished the game shooting 9 of 22 from the floor, 41%, 2 of 6 from 3, 33%, 2 of 7 from the free throw line, 28.5%. Not very good from there. Nate Scranton with 10 to lead them on the night, to go along with 4 rebounds, 7 points all in the first half for Carter Klatt. Then 2 apiece for TJ Reel and Bobby Stout, a single point on 1 made free throw for Keller Personette to total out to their 22. For the Macomb High Bombers, they finished the game shooting 14 of 35 from the floor, 40%, 4 of 12 from 3, 33%, and 8 of 10 from the free throw line for 80%, led in scoring by 14 from Connor Watson. They also had 10 from Caden Mainland and, let's see, I thought they had another guy in double figures, but they do not. 6 from Connor Ham, and then 2 points for Jack Duncan, 2 for Nolan Kerr, 3 apiece for Langdon Allen and Hunter Wilson, and that's how you get to their 40.
40-22, Macomb with the victory. We'll name our player of the game after this.
Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvements, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Back on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show, Illini getting ready to celebrate their 80th anniversary in 2022. They've been serving the community since 1942. That's a time after Columbus sailed the ocean blue, but they've been there serving you with high-quality medical care close to home, including primary and specialty care, emergency care, and everything in between. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. 40-22 Macomb with the victory in this contest. They move on to the semifinal to play the winner of the Eureka-Lewiston game. The Sockies will play the loser at 10:30 tomorrow morning. That means tomorrow we'll have a game at 9 o'clock with Camp Point Central playing Rockridge. Pittsfield will then play at 10:30 against the loser of this contest. We know Liberty will play at 1 o'clock. And then depending on how the teams do, we will be able to tell you when the next game would be, as the Eagles, we know for sure, will play at 1, and then if they would win, they'd play at 9:30. If they'd lose, they would play at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. It's the Illini Community Hospital postgame show here on Central Illinois Sports. Looks like we do have Brad Tomhave making his way up, so we'll get a brief chat with Coach Tomhave here following this contest with the Macomb Bombers. I do want to tell you the play of the game presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris is going to be Caden Mainland. He was really tough underneath. 10 points for him, along with 7 or 8 rebounds, I think John told us. And he's the player of the game in this contest. And I think that's the thing you notice in this game for the Macomb Bombers is the defensive style they were able to display tonight is kind of what you aim for. And we're visiting now with Saki head coach Brad Tomhave. And Coach, I know you have a lot of respect for Jeremy Anderson's program. We were just talking. This is not one of the more talented teams overall that Macomb has had over the years, but the toughness they display on that defensive end, it's intense. And if you don't match it, it's kind of what happens, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. They dictated the flow of our offense for sure, and knew they were going to be aggressive on that end. Knew they were. That's how they played. He does a wonderful job of teaching that style, and his kids do a wonderful job and play with that energy needed on that defensive end. And we found out a lot of things tonight that I didn't think was some characteristics of some of us. And pressure does one or two things to a player. It makes them fold and shy away from a lot of things, and it also pressure reveals a lot of grit and determination in an individual's characteristic in how they play. So I think we know the answer to of what their pressure made our team look like tonight. So that was disappointing.
With an effort like this, it's really not about what happened then. It's about how you respond, and you have an opportunity to respond tomorrow morning, and you know you're going to play a good team. Eureka and Lewiston, both very good basketball teams.
Yeah, that was the thing we left them with. We'll get them back to the hotel, get them some rest, and now the goal is, the ultimate goal is always to get 4 games here. So now it's a postseason type of situation where you lose and you go home. So we'll see what we got tomorrow morning, what type of fight we got left, some resiliency in our kids, and come out and execute a little bit better on both ends of the floor, hopefully.
It's funny, I was talking to Liberty coach Greg Altmix earlier today. They played Camp Point Central. It's the 3rd time they've already played. They'll play a 4th time at the Winchester tournament. He said, I was glad to not see Camp Point Central in our regional complex, so we wouldn't have to play again. He said, because I probably would have, not necessarily not tried, but we would have done some things differently. It kind of goes to show you that while regular season games are important, they're only important to prepare you for that end of the season, and that's this game will prepare you one way or the other for the end of the year.
You hope so, yeah, absolutely. If our kids don't learn anything from this, then it's not. And it wasn't even worth playing the game, win or lose. You got to be able to take some things out of each game that you can do a little bit better and you can improve on individually, and we can improve on as a team. If we're not doing that, even on wins, if we're not doing that, then we're not preparing ourselves to play in February when it's important. Not that these aren't important, but like you said, the postseason, what you're gearing up for, and you never want to peak too early because then that kind of defeats the purpose of a state tournament series. So hopefully they learn some things from. It's going to be hard not to, I would think, but at the end of the day, we'll regroup and we'll come back with the mindset of playing a little bit better tomorrow with a little bit better focus, and see if we can't execute, like I said, both ends of the floor and get two games tomorrow. So I told them we'll see a lot about their character tomorrow morning.
Last game of 2021 tomorrow, a year that I know a lot of people won't be real sad to see that calendar turn over, and it's been an interesting one for the basketball program, and might as well go out with a win, right?
Well, yeah, you'd like to,
couple.
and a couple wins, that'd be nice, for sure. Yeah, we want to get rid of 21 and hope 22 is a little bit better for everybody, not just basketball sector of life. So we appreciate you guys coming up, and we appreciate everybody's support at home.
Bombers with the victory tonight, 40-22. Coach, as always, thanks for the time.
Thanks, guys.
We're going to wrap up our coverage here on Central Illinois Sports from Western Hall. Again, tomorrow games at 9, 10:30, and 1, and then Beyond. And the Beyond, sort of like Bed Bath & Beyond. We're not sure what it is yet, but we'll tell you once we know. For John Hull and Tim, I'm Charlie Hull, thanking you for joining us here on another